Hello guys, today I'm going to show you 50 ways to hide money or other belongings inside your house. This is going to be insane. So we have a lot of spots. So let's go. So let's go to our first spot. Let's go! So to make your thing, you're going to need to place something in there. This toilet paper, I'm going to do it real quick. So the next thing you need to do is place your cylinder like this. And then we're going to empty out all the rice. So I'm going to put the rice back in the thing. Once it's complete, it should look like this. It should blend in. And then you see we have $15. Voila! And then you have yourself a homemade secret safe. Take this apart. But make sure you keep these things in your pantry. These might come in handy in the future. Let's go. See you later. The next thing is a jacket. See, I have $10. I have $10 right here. I'm placing this jacket so you can hide a lot of cash in here. You can have a lot of cash or whatever things you want in here. And just make sure that it's nice and well hidden. That this is not that you hide things nice and well. So also you can do this with a coat. So this is perfect. So you can even hide a stash of candy. This is great for in the summer, sometimes in the summer you might need a jacket, but in the winter you won't need a jacket. Some places it might be too cold to you might need to wear a coat, or it might just be warm enough to wear a jacket all the time. Let's go to our next spot. So the next place you can get is glue stick. Sometimes you might have glue sticks lying around. Make sure you use them, of course. If you do have any glue sticks, like dry or something, you can do it. But U.S. dollars they won't easily fit in a glue stick unless you do some folding. Here's a $5 bill, but I don't know where to get it out. I'm gonna grab scissors. I'm not gonna cut. So as you can see, this is a good spot to hide whatever you want. A glue stick, some cash, will kind of fit the net. So our next spot, let's go to right now. So our next spot is just a regular binder. If you can put things on, like with your binder, like if you put a piece of paper right here, you can hide like some money underneath or in the inside. You can hide some cash somewhere in your binder, but don't poke holes in your cash. You don't want it to go through here because it'll make a hole in your money, and that's not very good. So, let's see. So let's go to the next spot. This next spot is, of course, the books. We have this book. So inside you can find a place. So you can place like a $5 bill right here, and then see this. You open the book back up. You need to find your cash. Only do this with book, please. If you do this with books you read all the time, then someone else will easily find your cash. So let's go to the next spot now. So this next spot is good. If you have a place where you put your dirty clothes, I'll show you a great spot where you can put some cash. So in some places, sometimes you might have this space right here. Make sure you only put it in one that you use for your dirty clothes, so your family doesn't find it. And this kind of is a good spot. Like if you stick it all the way up there, then you can't see it. And you can see your stash. But people won't look through it all the time. This is great. Trust me. This is a great spot. So this next spot is a soda bottle, empty soda bottle. Well, it is kind of risky. You hide it. So you need a place to hide it, but you place your whatever you want in here, such as this cash. Cash confetti here. Don't worry, Cash. So you put like a $10 bill. It is a little bit risky though, but like you can use this. You can use an empty soda bottle, and you can but if you have a lot of soda bottles, this is helpful for you. So to make it look like there's drink in there on the sides of the bottle, so you can maybe on the outside or inside you, or you can just spray paint and make sure it looks really, really similar to your soda bottle. If you are gonna do this method, of course, make sure that is perfect. So let's go. Bye bye. So a lot of you probably have a lamp. So in this lamp, there might be some space where you can just stuff a little water, your little valuables. This is a little bit risky, so I'll show you why. So if I turn on the lamp, so they'll tell you why it's kind of risky. So they'll see that thing's off, and they might try to grab your stack of your wad of cash, wherever you're hiding in here, so you can hide it. So you need a place to hide it. Like, for example, in this current lamp right here, we have this right here. It did fall, but it's okay. You can tape it up there, and your valuables your cash might just stay safe in there. So let's go to our next spot. This is just funny, right? I'm just on this table showing you a picture of some bills. Here's a $10 bill. There's a video right up here. A link it'll be linked down in the description and put right here for you to click on it so you can watch the video of what security features of dollar bills. The security features of $5 bill and the $10 bill is right here. So let's go to our next spot, Wani. This next spot is a mirror. See? $10 bill. So it depends what kind of mirror you have, but this one you might be able to just fold your bill up like this in half. And like if it depends what kind of mirror you have, like this kind of mirror that looks like that, then it's pretty easy. Like you can easily do it. Let's turn on the light. Do you want to see this $10 bill in the mirror? So as you can see the Hamilton so you might be able to see the Alexander Hamilton on this $10 bill. The $10 bill this is what he looks like. He has a $10 bill. This $10 bill is great. So let's go to the next spot. If you're walking around, you can place on the inner shoe, not right here, but you can. There might be a thing you might sit on. You can rip that out and put like a $10 bill in there, like this $10 bill, for example. And let's get it. The next thing works kind of well, actually. So you see we have this $10 bill. We just fold the $10 bill up, and we can place it in socks. If you have a lot of socks in your drawer, then this is an advantage. Then this is great for you. Because you can hide a lot of, if you have a lot of socks in your drawer, then this should work for you. So now let's go to our next spot. No, this won't work for everyone, but if you have some cardboard boxes, you can hide some valuables. If you we're keeping items, like if you buy some from Amazon and you probably want to take it back, then you can just put some heights in the box. This doesn't work for everyone. If you have a lot of cardboard boxes, if you keep some this cardboard boxes, there might be some places you can hold some goodies. So let's go to our next spot. The next space is a basketball hoop. It depends what kind. Like when one you hang on your door, ones you hang on your wall, ones you hang on the. They go outside. You need to look for a place in your basketball hoop if you have one to place a $1 bill inside, because you can actually do this. This might work, but not if you don't want a basketball hoop. I'm sorry, it won't work for you. I'm just really sorry. So as you can see, you see this basketball hoop, but you won't want like someone seeing a $10 bill, because they could easily do this and like place in their pocket and take it, and like they could take it from you. But you need to find a place that will work for you and your basketball hoop. So viewers, as you can see, we have this phone. If you have a phone, then you can hide things in here like money or cards or whatever. But this only will work for this. You can only do this for yourself. If you do this to other, I recommend only do this to your own phone because it will. So let's go to our next one. So our next spot is a bottle of lotion. So as you can see, we have lotion. And I can rub it on my hands right now. Let's rub a lotion on. So we can just rub the lotion right here. And that's right. But where you could hide something in there. So you're gonna have to hide something inside the lotion. We're gonna need to put some plastic in there to keep it safe. Make sure it's only your lotion, and then it can be safe in your room. So then let's go to our next. Next spot might work for you. So as you can see, we have a thing of mouthwash. Where would you hide some? So you see there's a lid. So there's a lid. Some things. There's a piece of cardboard. You can just remove that and fold up a bill. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can do it whenever you want to hide your valuables. So you can do it yourself. Let's go to your next spot. Ooh, the next spot is kind of weird. It's kind of fun. So we're taking apart a pen. So what are you gonna do with the pen? So you can hide the valuables in there. You open it. Well, I'm gonna open it right here. So in here you can get a bill rolled up really small and maybe fit it. It can maybe fit inside of a pen, but there is some problems with this. You need to make sure you get in the pen, inside of our pen, and then you'll have a place to store a little bit of cash. It's a little bit of cash inside of something, but this next spot actually works. So first thing you do is you will take this. Okay, this is what you should do. Not to look like you see these really give a place.
What are you doing?
Basically, if you have a rod like this, you can do it. So how that method worked, you took that thing that you used to hold the clothes on you, unscrew, and you can hide a roll of cash in it. So let's go to the next spot. So if you have a drawer thingy, then you're in luck. You can find a place, but like right here, this was of course built out of wood, and someone made this. Some building things like this is kind of cool. You need to find a place to hide your cash. You can hide it on the side, like tape it. But also, let's show you on the back. So you can hide an envelope of cash. Tape it. I don't recommend if you tape cash. You can, but I'll make it for you. So let's go to the next spot. This spot is kind of fun. Like you can hide underneath something. You can hide like an envelope of cash. You can tape it down there. You can probably even put some coins, put lots of things, even maybe cards. So of course you can look underneath the bed. You might recognize this area from her video, but the video will be linked down in the description and even put right there. So as you can see, there is every bed is different, but in bed you can find a place where you can stash your cash, where you can stash something. But it can't be super big. Let's go to our next spot. The next place is a couch. Of course, it's a place to get comfy, but you can find a place to put a bill underneath your couch. Like if your couch gets moved, but if you like push your couch backwards, then then it will be exposed. Make sure to use caution when using there's some. So let's go do this. So the next thing is behind a washer dryer. Wherever you used to wash your clothes in. I'm not going up to the washer dryer because you probably don't want to hear the noise. And all you do is go to the back and you slap, and you get a piece of tape and put an envelope right there. You can put some cash, stuff like that. That is great. Behind a washer dryer, it can be great. It is a little bit great for your valuables, but like people would look all the time behind there. Like your laundry detergent might be in the laundry room, but you don't have to worry too much. Our next spot is kind of interesting. Underneath the chair. It varies what kind of chair. Like this kind of chair, there's a zipper somewhere. It has Velcro. You can easily pull it off, but not in every. It has but not in every seat chair. Like you need to make sure you need to find a place. Take caution while you use this, and be aware. Because people might move chairs. Like if people are moving chairs and then stacking them while people are building or moving them, like flipping them over, like to clean them or something like that, then you gotta take caution. So let's go to our next spot. Our next spot is a sewing machine. Of course, I'm not getting a sewing machine out. I'm not gonna get a sewing machine out right now. But every sewing machine, not every sewing machine is the same. You need to find. You make sure if you want to do this, you need to find a place where you can put some like cash or coins in your sewing machine. You'll be good to go to do that. So, and great spot things you rarely use. So, for example, if you have a carpet cleaner and you use it to clean your carpet, but you don't clean it, you only clean it every couple months, rarely use it something, then that's a great option for you. You can put something in it, like some cash or some cards or some jewelry, wherever you want that will fit in there. So let's go to our next spot. So if you guys do have a fake plant, then this will work. So it depends what kind of fake plant you have. I'll show you what the inside of how. Make sure I grab this so you see this to separate from that, and I can pull the fake plant out, but I'll do it with camera. So inside this fake plant, there's room to hide some goodies inside. So such as this $10 bill. Put the $10 bill like this on purpose so I can grab it out, and we have some good old cash. Like you can keep emergency cash here. You can put high denomination bills like 50s or 100s, and no one will ever expect. This is perfect, if you don't want to touch it, if you have $100 bills or 50s, you just don't want to get lost, and that's a great idea. So that's it. So, you guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm going to show you how to keep your money, a good way to hide money. So first, I need to open this thing. Here I have some $5 bills. And you'll need this container, you'll need to put a paper cylinder with a hiding spot for your moolah. You put it in there, and then you can cover it with your lid. I'm going to blur what my lid looks like so you don't know what it looks like. It doesn't tell you what medication it is. I won't let you know. So this is great. Way to hide your money, but make sure you put a paper cylinder in there, so then you can hide all your money in there. And then after that, once you hide your money, you can put pills in there or something that looks like pills. Bye-bye. See you in my next video. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you 12 plus ways to hide your money. You hate when your family takes your money. You could keep it in the bank, it's the safest place also. But if you like to keep it at home, if you're a kid watching this video and you hate and you want your money left alone by your siblings, this video is helpful for you. So let's get started. So the first spot is a clock on the wall. Some people have these if you have an alarm clock right here, you can, as you can see, we have an alarm clock. No alarm clock, it's a regular clock. I have a $5 bill right here. I have a $5 bill. Let's try and pop this off the wall. It's kind of hard. I'm filming, but I can do it. This is really hard. Not very easy to pull a clock off the wall. Like this. A clock, so see, you have lots of space to put your cash. I have some tape right here. Just take a piece of tape and then I'll go back. With a clock, if you have a clock, there's batteries. The batteries are very rarely need to be replaced. So as you can see, just pop this off the wall, and then look what we got, moolah. This is a kind of a good place to hide money. You can actually hide money in these places. Let's get to our next step. The next spot to do is behind the TV. It might be kind of risky, but hey, it's worth a shot. Just take some dollar bill. I'm gonna put $50. How do you right here somewhere? So it'll be hard to see. As you can see, if you're up here, if you're watching TV, it'll be kind of hard to see. So I say it's totally worth it, guys. Yeah, those are actually worth it. Let's get to our next step. So if you have a ceiling fan like this one I have, so in here you can hide on the ceiling fan. Above here you could do it, but make sure you need to put it in a place. I'm placing it in this bowl too.
Make sure it doesn't fall out if you put it on there.
Okay.
Because when you up and go turn off, it's gonna fall.
See, you don't want it to interfere with the blade.
It's gonna fall off.
But it's easy to see. That's
what
why I recommend putting it up there.
Yeah, it might won't turn on.
Okay. I'm gonna see it. Flip the switch. Turn the. Okay. I'm not. The light's kind of easy to see as I put it up there. Make sure it doesn't interfere with the blaze. Sorry guys, it's just so dusty. Maybe just haven't cleaned it in a while. So messy. This next one's kind of genius because it's hardest to find underneath the door. We're underneath the door, so right now, $2. I need to make sure I apply some tape with it, and I'll place it beneath the door like this.
Why does it go up like a dog?
As you can see, nobody will see it, and they almost never replace the door. The door will probably never get replaced, and I feel like it's like as tall as an ant. It's genius, and it's super easy to take off. The window has a little gap between it. Here, unlock. Most windows would have a little teeny gap, big enough to fit money inside. Yeah, and whatever, and that's genius. But make sure you get it. If you not everyone has a little gap, but maybe there's a little bit of window framing, and you can. And there's for some people, you look at your windows and see if you have a little gap. Yours is probably different than mine. It's probably not gonna work the same. You can see I have $5. That's what it looks like. A $5 bill looks like. decided to move it to the side like that. It depends what kind of windows you have. Yeah. Some windows, if you have a thing that pulls down, you might have little gaps there to hide some money. Yeah, and these kind of windows too. The windows you have couple cable. They have like two things, and you pull them to open the windows and close them. You can also hide some money there too. There's the next one. I'll show you. The next spot is vents. So you might have some vents on the top, and you remove and you take some screws out to do that. Something different. It's kind of dirty, but you can hide some money with the ones that are on the floor. You can hide some money like between them like this. That's what I'm gonna do, like this. This is gonna be kind of hard to see, and then so I put it back. Barely noticeable. You can also put like a bottle in there, kind of a water bottle or something, and then put your money in there, like that. That's what you can do. This is a really good way actually. Spot is under a table. If you have space underneath the table, you can put money in it. It's like mine. This table, it was built out of wood, as you can see. But it's a good way to hide your money inside of any table, actually. You didn't know that. Let's move to the next one. The next one's in the bathroom. So underneath this, I'll show you. It's underneath it. But I'll show you in the flesh. There's space underneath there. You're gonna hide some money, so I'll show you how. Get a water bottle. Make sure you can dry it out. Or get a clean plastic bag to put your money in. Make sure your money won't get wet. I'm using this bag. See? I'm going to try putting it in the bathroom. Watch this happen. What happens with this toy purchase? So I'm going to put some money in here. But you want to make sure it's nice and safe so it doesn't get wet. Our next one might work, but it works with the plant. So it doesn't work with every single plant like I'm trying with this plant right here. I'll show you. This might not work for you, but hey, it actually works. No one suspects this money. It kind of works actually with your plants. This next one's great behind the painting. This painting is kind of thin, but in painting you can probably get some money hidden here somewhere. I have $50. And then let's put it back up. Let's pull this painting down. $50 right there. You can tape it. But here we go. Paychecks. That's not it for this video. This video is a long video. This next one's kind of fun. So I have $67 here. And you see boxes look kind of like that, not electrical outlets like this or this. These ones are kind of useless. It's perfect types of valuables. Now this is what it look like at $2. Never expect this thing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe. If you haven't, I'll see you in the next video. If you have any ideas for another video, let's see. This video gets 10,000 likes. I will make a really extremely cool video. I will set it. I will set our family will spend a lot of money on a cool video, a couple videos for you to watch. And if this gets 5,000 likes, bye. See you later. Hey guys, I'm gonna show you around 20 plus ways to hide your money or valuables. So today we're doing this. So let's go to the first spot. First spot is a chandelier. It depends what kind of chandelier you have in your home. But this is a chandelier right here. And I'll grab the money down there. But we got $20. I put $20 up there. It's a great spot. It depends on the chandelier. So you know there's chandelier in the house. Here's another chandelier in the house. It varies which kind of chandelier you have. Like some chandeliers like this, $20, $20. Here we have another. It varies what you can store here for which kind of chandelier you buy. Some chandeliers you'll have some really small places you can hide things it's not visible from the ground. And some places you'll have large spaces like on the other chandelier. There's a lot more space in this one. So let's go to the next spot, guys. This next spot is the door frame. But with the door frame, there's a couple. First, open the door. Sorry, but I have to open it. See, there's space. It depends what door frame you have, but most door frames you can just as you can see in here. You can take a look inside, and you can see you got an envelope where you can stash your cash. But it depends what kind of doorknob you have. Really, like this one. It is great for storing cash and other items too. I don't recommend doing it to a door frame in a room. I'll show you why. See, like this door frame right here. There is you can see both sides, but you go over here, you have some space. 'Cause they probably aren't gonna look there. It's a closet. There's not very much room. So it's likely people find it. The next spot is a candle. I recommend using candles that have batteries like this, just because. And I'll open this real quick. Got this candle open, and then I can place some cash. With the regular ones, all you need to do is you need to take the sticker off the bottom, drill a hole in it. But the bad thing is if you leave it there, someone might use that candle and then your money will burn. So I recommend these candles because sorry about the background noise. It's just someone playing video games. And you can just place it back in, and then no one will notice. But all you need to do is pop it off. This is a great spot if you don't want your valuables stolen. So you can see me popping it up and then opening it, and then I can grab my cash. And I'm not, because I need this cash for later. So when you're done, when you need your cash, you can just open this up. Burglars will probably not. Burglars might will probably not touch these electric candles that use batteries, and I'll turn it on real quick. But I first need to put back to this. Okay, let's turn it around and watch it turn on. See, I'm turning it on. This is what the candle looks like, an electric. It's not this kind. You might have one that electric candle looks a little bit different. This is the one I could find and that I wanted to use for this thing. The one that we wanted to use out for this thing. This is really fun. The next place is pool noodles. Pool noodle US dollars will fit in these pool noodles. There are a bunch of pool noodles around, but make sure you put the pool noodle with the money at the bottom, because like if you actually have a pool, then and someone uses the one that's your cash, it's not gonna be good. You can see there's US dollar in there. You just pull it out. There's some US dollars will of course fit in these. This is a great place to stash some cash or valuables. You want to be careful so they don't like cut the pool noodle, destroy them. It's time to move on to the next spot. Okay, the next stop is a CDs like this. See, if like no one uses them, you can place valuables such as money and coin, whatever you can fit in here, and then close it, and then you can put it away. That is a great place to keep. Like if you have so many of these things, your family never use them. This is a great spot for you. So let's get to our next spot. So our next spot is the deck of cards. If you have a game that you don't usually play, or you just have another deck of cards, you just have another one, you don't have so many of them, then you can just place them inside of your thing. And your cash will most likely be safe. I'm putting $40 in here because I trust this so much that I would put $40. And this is great. So let's see. Let's. So that is a great. These are some great spots. So our next spot is toilet paper. So you can place them in a roll of toilet paper, but you can stack them on top. But you can fit as much like money, candy, whatever you want in here. No one will, but it depends how fast your family uses toilet paper. Like put them in like the toilet paper. Like if you don't put the toilet paper rolls you're gonna use next, put them in there. But the bad thing about this is you gotta pray that no one has diarrhea, because they'll be using like a whole roll of toilet paper in like one day or even 2 rolls. That means they will use a lot of toilet paper. They have diarrhea. That's what you pray. So I gotta pray that they don't have diarrhea, and that is horrible. So now that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found this video helpful, you can hide your money, your valuables such as coins, rings, whatever. Then make sure to smash that subscribe button and that like button if you haven't done that already. And if you have any ideas for another video, tell me in the comments below. See you in the next video. Bye bye. See, this is our 50th final spot. So this is our final spot. So a toolbox, if you have one, like one that like kids can't get into it, like you put out of reach, you could some valuables in there. Like everyone that has a toolbox in their family can hide valuables in there. Then that is great for you. So let's see you in the next video. Bye-bye. If you have any ideas for another video, drop them in the comments below this. If this is kind of a great, I hope you guys, this help you a lot, because this is 50 ways to hide money or other valuables from in your house. Like this can help you from burglars. Like no more having a safe, like a burglar cuts it open, or it's just easy enough for pick up. You have to pick up, like you have an electronic stolen, money stolen, like someone robbed your house and stole it. This can help from burglars, also your family members. But I don't recommend, but things you need to use all the time, like if you have your credit card or your phone, you probably don't need to hide it, but in one of these spots. But this is helpful for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. Bye bye.